Ooh, my hair is bah. Losing a lot of weight working all these hours. Oh, I need to go to bed. Starting to feel in my chest. Okay, so yesterday there was the kind of prophetic video that said like, oh, she's gonna call, and I didn't expect a call, but I thought something might happen. And so I had this dream where I was walking out of the house of my parents, and it was really dark. Like I couldn't see anything, almost like I was walking out of my mind or my subconscious. And I stepped out, and out on the front porch was a woman that was very like familiar but kind but sweet. So we obviously had like a special relationship. And she looked like one of my ex-girlfriends who was very mature and in love with me and sweet, and we almost got married, but she didn't want kids. And she also looked like a friend that I'm very energetic with at work. We're very witty, and we like talk really lively. And this friend is sweet also. And then there was a third person. Who was the third person? Oh, I'm so tired. She looked like her and her. Oh, and then future wife. She looked like future wife a little bit. And so I was thinking, I was like, maybe she got like the three voices in her head to become one, and she's like whole now. Because in the dream, she was a light. Like her face was glowing, and her teeth, when she smiled, were so white. It was like, whoa. Like when people like whiten their teeth almost a bit too much. Like her teeth and her smile they were so perfect, it almost broke the immersion. Like they were almost too perfect. Like they were flirting with it. Like if she would have smiled any brighter, her like teeth would have shattered. And this is not me saying it was bad. It was just like, whoa. Like maybe like cunning in a good way. Like instead of being devilish, she was like angelic-ish. And so that's what I thought, because I know future wife has had problems with carrying the weight of the universe on her shoulders. And so I went to someone I work with in ministry, Liliana, who has the gift of judgment, that has now exceeded mine. Not by a lot, but she can make intellectual jumps that I can't now. I'm very good at the things I do, but she has become better. But that was the point, was so I'm not trying to always do everything. And so this happens quite a bit, that the people I give gifts to will come to conjectures the same way I do, because we're both working with God's power, and we're both working with power that came from me. So there's kind of a familiarity. But it was very interesting, because in about 3.45 seconds, Liliana goes, maybe she had like three voices in her head and they all became one. And so you're kind of saying like what she resembled according to people you know in your life and how it's going to be. But now she's like together and she's whole and she's like complete. And I was like, wow, that was fast. That was the same exact conclusion I had. So I don't think there's a video today. There was one, but I'm too tired. I'm gonna go to bed. The little Asian girl, I think from Thai, was saying like too much, and that was an answer to my prayer, because I was gonna go help this feed the poor thing with a friend. But I was praying, I was like, God, this is like, I'm doing a lot. I'm working 60 hours a week, and on my days off, I'm doing the Christmas ministry and my podcast ministry, and I still need to take one day a week off for the Sabbath for myself, just to be a day of rest. And as much as I want to feed the poor and try healing people, there is such a thing as burnout. There is such a thing as like going overboard. I'm trying to heal my parents. I'm trying to get my gift going so I can heal them in February. I'm trying to connect with future wife. I'm trying to not break under working 60 hours a week, making sure I get sleep, because I don't want to fall asleep and crash and die on the way home. And anyways, so that was kind of a good, and I need to start spreading my gifts out too. Piece of popcorn in my mouth. Love you guys. Merry Christmas. Future wife, if you're watching, congratulations on getting all of your personalities to become one. That is very hard. I know that is very hard. I love you. For anyone else out there who has like voices and you want them to stop, two good places to start are, one, a lot of times depression means you're just good at having a spiritual stamina. So you need to start using your spiritual power by praying to God. Pray for healing for people. Pray they meet their spouses. Pray they make friends. Pray they have good days. Pray they find jobs. Pray their schooling works. Pray they find God if they're depressed. They find morality. They find spouses. Just pray, 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 and watch the miracles happen. And the other way is sometimes the voices are Satan's, and so you just start praying, protect me from the demonic, protect me from the demonic. Help me have a good sentience. Help me have a good mind. Help my gift of love. Help me be strong. Help protect me from demonic, from witchcraft. Help protect my friends, my family. Help me understand what's happening. And you just pray, and you pray, and you pray. And then all of a sudden, about 7 to 10 days of constant prayer, God will start to answer. And then you're going to go, oh, God does answer me. And then you pray for more things. You and your friends get along. You and your friends have a good life. Merry Christmas, everyone.